Hello, my name is mckrl and welcome to the Fishy podcast. I hope you guys are doing great today. I hope you guys are doing awesome, and you guys might notice that my voice is a little bit different today. No, it's not a different person entirely. I'm not changing it in a different tone. I'm not trying to sound a little bit way more deeper than usual. I'm just extremely sick. And it boggles my mind right now how I mean, my mind is just completely engulfed in questions, multiple questions, like how did I get this flu in the first place, and why am I this sick? And I can't really find a definite answer to that, but oh well, the show must go on, I guess. The bad side of every flu attack is this, basically you have a runny nose. You have to pull in like this every once in a while, if your nose gets blocked. And you can't sing in the showers anymore because you have like one of those I'm not really sure how do I explain this, but it just, you can't really reach a high pitch anymore, or your throat starts to hurt after a while, and you get the coughs once in a while, and also you can't talk too much, because if you do, you're essentially making it worse. And the more you use the throat, the more you're not really letting it heal and all that. But I essentially do not give a fuck, so I'm just gonna speak anyway. So welcome for the new to the new week. It's almost going to be like in the middle of February. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it is. What's half of 30? Yeah, 15. Yeah. Wow, I'm a fucking idiot. It's 28 this time, right? February. I'm not really sure. I gotta go check it out myself. Anyway, yeah, it's a good day today. Although I actually wished if it rained a little bit so that it can give me some sort of I don't know. I just like rainy days. It's just like when it's cold. It's awesome. You can sleep. Add more extra time in your sleep time and can just chill for a bit. So that's awesome. The good thing about having the flu is having a deeper voice like this. And I love it so far. You can't really scream or shout or talk in an exciting tone. You just speak in a way that, how a normal human being would talk. And that's clearly not me, and that's unfortunate. However, as I said earlier, the show must go on. Anyway, enough of my fucking flu. So tomorrow is Valentine's Day, is it? Let me check real quick. I'm not really sure. Oh shit, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Anyway, yeah. Actually, I was about to talk about Valentine's Day anyway, because I thought it was like 2 days after. I thought it was on a Wednesday, but yeah, it's Tuesday. On February 14th, Tuesday this week, and there's gonna be a lot of posts on Facebook about people, couples and everything, appreciating each other and shit like that, bragging to each other that they have relationships and all. Yep, it's gonna be a cringe fest, and can't wait to see that, because it's gonna be I'm gonna be laughing my way through the whole shit. I don't know why, even when it comes to birthdays and everything else that relates to some sort of a celebration. Let's say if it's fucking Father's Day or Mother's Day, any celebration that has to celebrate one person in the family or someone that you actually appreciate, like Friendship Day or Brothers, National Brother Day or Sister Day. How many days do you guys need? You want to delegate your brother celebration to one day? Why don't you just celebrate it every day? You know what I'm trying to say? That's why I really didn't get the whole Malaysia Day. But probably that's just me. I'm sorry if I'm coughing too much, you know. I might be coughing more throughout this podcast. Hopefully not. That's why I say I might. Hopefully not. I'm trying to hold it in. But my mom said it's pretty bad to hold it in. And yeah, before you guys shout out and say, like, you know, why don't you just go to the doctor? I'm one of those people who, I don't know, I just hate going to the clinic. For some apparent reason. It's not because I don't trust them. I don't trust the doctors and all that, you know, anti-vaccination guy and all that hillbilly shit. No, I don't know lah. I just don't go to the doctor. It's a fucking flu. What do you want? Unless I'm fucking dying, like next level fever, reaching up the roofs and shit. Like whenever I start having a cold shower, the whole shower, I mean the water just steams up the minute that it hits my skin. And that's when I definitely need to go to the doctor, because, you know, I probably have some superpowers or something. You know, it doesn't really happen that way. But yeah, it's just a flu. Probably a week of like sitting down and drinking as much fluids as possible would just flush out everything from my system. But the annoying thing isn't the fever or the flu. The annoying thing is the sore throat, because, you know, it's pretty irritating if you think about it. Like every time I speak, it starts itching inside. And, you know, some of us would feel like, you know, would have this thing in their mind, like, you know, you just wish that you have like really, really like thin but long fingers to like scratch the innards of your throat so that you can just remove the itchingness. Yeah. But yeah, for some people it's pretty disgusting. So you know, I just feel like I can scratch it, you know, because holy shit, you have no idea. It's annoying. It really is. Whenever you start speaking, and if you like speaking like in an excited voice, you go like, oh, fuck me. It aggravates the throat to the point that, you know, it start itching. So yeah, I have advised myself that I should not do that often. You know, we're human beings. We do that, but, you know, I'm trying to refrain that as much as possible. So far, I am just miming my excitements so that I don't really injure myself any more than I should. But okay, let me go back to the whole Valentine's thing. Enough of my flu. I see I'm talking about it again. I think I'm close to about 5 minutes already. Anyway, about Valentine's Day. I'm not against the couples who post it out and write like fucking long ass karangans, but karangan is essay for the ones who do not know. Long ass essays about like relationships and stuff, but the relationships that they have right now, and then they go like, you know, I appreciate you so much, so, you know, you've been, you know, loyal, this, that, and I think. So I've got to ask. I'm not hating on you guys, but I gotta ask you guys, like, what is wrong with you? What is going on with the both of you that it's so hard for you to keep these things by yourself, that you have to really how do you say, advertise it to the whole world? And for you guys to come at me and say shit like, nah, it's okay, it's fine, let them do whatever they want and everything and all that. It's fine. Of course, I told you, there's no hate. I'm just curious, what is wrong with you? Like, why do you have to advertise it? I'm not hating on it. I just feel, there must be a reason, isn't it? To go and write out and everything. And, I'm generally speaking, the people who actually post long posts like this are always the ones who every fucking prefer. I'm going on a limb here to say every day. Of course not, but probably like every 2 days post up a picture of themselves, as a couple on Instagram, dying for likes and gather as much as possible and let people comment out and say shit, like really, really nice shit. So here's what I'm gonna do. When Valentine's Day comes, I might probably go to a couple's posts, the post about Valentine's Day. Oh, I'm going out here, I'm going out there, and everything. They tag it up on Facebook. I don't know why I hate the whole check-in function in Facebook for some apparent reason, because people abuse it. Unless you're going somewhere that is fucking exquisite, like people haven't heard of before, or somewhere that is absolutely phenomenal, and then you post up pictures of what I'm here. Like you put up a place saying like, okay, I'm in Malacca, for example. Let me just give you an example. I'm dragging out too much so that you guys could understand, but I'm pretty sure you guys don't understand, so I'm gonna give you a situation. Let's say I'm in Malacca. Okay, so I'm in Malacca. I tag out saying that, hey, I'm in Malacca. All right, the reason I'm doing that is because I'm expecting to meet up with people who I know in Facebook from Malacca. Get what I'm trying to say? So I'm doing that as a way that I can connect to people. So I've got a reason to do that, and I like doing that because I've met a lot of friends that way, believe it or not. And yeah, I'm sorry for the friends that I don't reply messages on WhatsApp. I'm just working with calls at the moment, so don't get angry about it. Oh shit, I gotta cover up my tracks even better this time. Anyway, let me go back. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm in Malacca. I tag it out, say put out the location up, and check in. Sorry, put out the check in on Facebook and say, okay, I'm in Malacca. Hey, if you guys down here, come on, let's hang, let's chill for a bit. Take me around places that that you guys know and everything. But yeah, that's necessarily never the case. Sorry, that's not necessarily. Fuck! I can't even find out the right words with it. This flu is really getting on me. It is not. It's not necessarily always the case. Yeah, I hope that's the right word. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's not necessarily always the case. And when I check it in, like once in a while, I've got one fella coming in and saying, "Hey, I'm over here. Come on, let's hang lah." And we all hang for a bit, grab a few bites. He introduces me with his friends, and then we go to a bar. Chill, cool, go back, sleep for a bit, wake up the next morning, check out, and bam. Basically, that's how the meetups goes. Anyway, so I don't know why people check in when they go for like Valentine's Day events. Like, oh, I'm over here. I'm over in this restaurant with my boo. Yeah, sure, I don't hate on you, but why? Why are you checking in? Because someone can meet you up over there and have a double date. Maybe that's the reason. I'm not really sure, but it's pretty weird, isn't it? Back when I was in a relationship myself, I've never been a fan of checking in and stuff. I've never been a fan of it. I really didn't understand why couples do that, and my ex at that time, was all pretty crazy. At the same time, I was like, oh, you gotta check in, gotta this, gotta that, and stuff. We got our own fallings or our own problems anyway, which led to the whole breakup thing. But yeah, it's I really didn't understand like why people check in when they're going on dates. And this is the part where I really miss the old times. I'm not talking about the 90s or the 80s or the fucking, 50s and everything, where people go and pick at girls from the bar and everything and go home and go chit chat and talk shit. I'm talking about when I was in high school, which is probably around the start of the millennium, the 2000s, When I was in high school, it was pretty much like we didn't have Facebook. We had Friendster, but we didn't like post it 20 fucking million times over there. But we did change a lot, like our Friendster layout from time to time, because they had a function where you can actually change the layouts, the design of it and everything, so they can have like a Snoop Dogg background lah, and then you can have like cool ass pictures, cool ass gifs going around on your profile. So that's a neat real feature on Friendster. However, we didn't post about there wasn't any check-ins or what. It's basically a place where you can like connect with other girls and guys, other people, and then you can actually pick up lah, just over there, and then you can chill about and then have a fun time there. But right now, as you can see it right now, it's like whenever you go on a date, you have to take a fucking Snapchat, take a picture, or you got an Instagram, you got to chat with other people lah while you're with your friends on WhatsApp and shit. It's a fucked up age that we are living in, and I'm not trying to send in any sort of scrutiny to the ones who are actually socially active on their phones and on their other media outlets or whatever. Okay, I'm fine with that, really. I mean, that's your life, but I'm just explaining what I feel sometimes. Like I go out. I just went out with this girl recently. Recently, me being like probably 2 months, before December ends. 2 months. No, 2 months before the year starts. Which is on December. Why didn't I just say December? What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, it was this. I was dating this girl on December, and we were going out, grab a couple of drinks and stuff, pretty much chit chatting. And drinks. Drinks meaning like we didn't go like in a bar and get drunk and shit. We were going on like Starbucks kind of coffee place kind of style, like chill for a bit, grab a few bites, and then So the whole time, like I was with her, she was always on her phone, like Snapchatting, taking a picture of herself, Instagramming, and then she was WhatsApping the group. She had like a family group or whatever, and then she was WhatsApping, and then she was this, she was that, and I so sorry. I was, at that time my phone had data, but I was in this mood where I literally turned off my data. I turned off my data so that I can actually talk to her and have a conversation with her better, so that it shows that it's her time right now. I give a shit about you kind of sentiment. And I always hated it when it comes to dates who actually do that. Like, take out their phone, just text, fucking Snapchat, this, that, and everything. And then what's the worst part? When they Snapchat without you in the picture. I mean, hey, if you're Snapchatting, might as well just fucking put me in it, right? I'm just saying. But yeah, when I realized that I wasn't really angry on the whole social thing. I was pretty mad on the really, it might seem petty, but I was actually pretty mad on the whole she wasn't really taking pictures with me part on Instagram and Snapchat, because that actually proves something. It actually shows something. I mean, and then there was like a friend who we met in the whole mall. I'm not gonna say which mall that we went. It's always a fucking mall, but this is not exactly a mall per se. It's like an outdoor coffee shop kind of thing. And then, like, when we were heading to the coffee shop, we met her friend there, and they were talking and everything. And then she was taking this picture with this guy. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, this is the last time I'm fucking, going out with you. I'll probably just delete your number slowly but surely. And that's that. Fast forward to February. I always feel like it's weird for people to do that. Like, you're going on a date. You don't need to Snapchat. Spend your time with the one that requires your attention. Or, give that said attention that you give to your social media platforms towards the one that you're dating right now. It's pretty silly. I don't understand when people do this. It's infuriating and it's annoying. They go and tap. Oh, I gotta go to WhatsApp. I wanna go to Snapchat. I'm gonna take a small snap on Instagram. Instagram is now the new Snapchat, by the way. So it's like you can take like a small short, like probably 10-second video before you cut it off and let people. Before you cut it off and post it up on Instagram. What was I thinking when I was constructing that sentence anyway? What the fuck? Anyway. So, yeah. And basically that's what happens. And then they go and sit down and blah, 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 blah. They don't even listen to you most of the time. Okay, I'll give you the benefit. I'll give them credit, okay? It's not most of the time. Sometimes they don't listen to you. Okay, I realized I was being over-exaggerating, but yeah. That is a big deal sometimes because, like sometimes you were talking something that's fucking important. Like something that's probably really funny to you or really important to you, and then you're sharing this to this other person and she's not really listening or he's not really listening, and he goes like, yeah, oh sorry, I was on my phone, like I couldn't really listen and all that bullshit. But when you do the same thing as she does, it's like considered rude. It's like, she realizes it and then she goes like, oh, you're always on your phone, this, that. It's annoying. I get that vibe all the time. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will share the same type of sentiments. And, yeah. And another thing is, what was I trying to say? I'm not really sure. Yeah. When it comes to relationships per se, right? Like Valentine's Day is coming up tomorrow, a couple of hours anyway. Just pay attention, like give your absolute attention to her or him. Don't like half-ass it. Half-ass it. Oh my god, I'm about to sneeze. Shit. Don't like half-ass it. Don't like halfway do this, halfway do that and everything. If you're planning on going on a date, okay, just, fucking fling it with as much attention possible, okay? Having attention is better than having to go to an expensive restaurant. There's one thing that people do not realize. Women and men, okay, they have this thing, okay, alright, I don't know about men lah, but I know women, right? They have this thing, they care when you give a shit about detail, okay? When you give attention to detail, like when you go and you put out like, any signs of your first date, or you put out something that's memorable when you guys first met her, or something that she likes, or something that she enjoys doing, or you buy something that's something that she really likes and everything. I'm not talking about shit like fucking iPhones, or a car, or a boat, or a fucking Sasquatch. I'm talking about shit like memorable stuff lah, huh? Like, for example, the things that means up to you in a way that it would distinguish your relationship from everything else. Okay? And cherish that moment that you have between the two of you guys. Don't fucking take out your phone and start typing and chit chat with other people when you're with your loved one. Okay? It's fucking rude. It's annoying. Okay? If I see that, okay, I'm not gonna date anytime soon lah, probably. Hopefully not. It's annoying. It really is. I cannot handle anymore dating because I'm very lazy. I cannot. Sometimes I can't be bothered, so I'm trying to remove the laziness, and I'm trying to generate some sort of income so that I can get myself back up again and go out and be my normal self again. It's just my normal self, and I do not want to injure the one that I'm dating with the things that I'm bad at. So I'm trying to not be selfish by being selfish. Get what I'm trying to say? Anyway, I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, so give your undying attention to the one you love. Don't fucking half-ass it. Don't go around and as I said before talk to random people this, that, and all that bullshit. And that's the annoying part, because like when people do that, it's infuriating, because I don't know if you realize it she's gonna give a shit about you no matter what. She's gonna give a shit about you no matter what. Okay, if she's willing to stick around with all of your bullshit, at the end of the day, she's gonna give a shit about you anyway. But show her that you care too. Don't go fucking do this bullshit. I mean, this goes out to, it's irrespective to gender basically. It goes out to everyone. You do not tap around and mess about and shit. It's annoying. It's like, if I were to go on dating again, like if I see another girl who does that same type of shit, I will literally give her my personalized drop kick, okay, that I engineered for over freaking 6 years. And I took some of the skill set from the legend himself, Booyaka 619. What? Yeah, I really don't know the wrestler's name, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it. That's Valentine's freaking Day, man. Because I can't wait. Tomorrow there's gonna be like a list of freaking as I said before there's gonna be that, and then it's gonna be annoying, and I can't wait for that. And yeah, most of these people who actually put out shit like this and everything, they don't really stick too long. They don't, unless you get married It's like then once you get married, then I guess you can't get a divorce. It's like taboo in fucking Malaysia, unless you do. But yeah, it's a stupid world out there. A lot of my friends are getting married. Friends. Yeah, people who are like my age are getting married, which is scary because oh shit, man, it's like the year is about to end, and then like people are getting married on the flocks. Like you see on December, I had like 2 friends getting married already, engagements and shit. Holy shit, man. It's freaking scary, bro. Yeah, and then my mom was asking me and shit, like, oh, so when are you gonna get married and shit like that and everything? And then my mom's like, nah, you don't get married right now. It's pretty early anyway. And I was like, Ma, you know me. I'm not gonna get freak, man. It's scary. How do you go around and make a decision like that? Like, hey, we've been together for like probably less than a year. Let's fucking get married. Fuck it. Freaking random. Like, don't give a fuck kind of attitude. And I can give that sort of commitment, if it's like a year or two, probably, but maybe when the time is right, maybe, you start thinking about shit like that. But yeah, it requires time. It requires a lot of time. Yeah, basically, yes. I was also trying to really speak on behalf of like the situations that's been happening in America too. And people are worried that it's gonna affect Malaysia. One way or another, the immigration thing where the fucking judge kinda agreed to the whole. I don't know, I haven't really listened to the whole thing or read the whole thing because, I want to stop bothering about politics for the moment and start watching like a whole series of like things that's happening in Malaysia. It's sorry. You see the cough, it's literally on top of my fucking mouth. It's like it's sitting just right under my jaw. That cough, it's just staying there, and I'm holding it in. Anyway, yeah. So as I was saying, I don't want to entertain myself too much on the whole American politics scheme. The whole American political agenda. The whole story, the news and stuff. And yet, I do follow CNN and Fox News so that I can hear stories from the left and the right in America. But I haven't really read about this, but apparently, something's been happening in America about the temporary lift of the ban and stuff. And yeah, a lot of crazy things have been happening over there, and it's somehow it's gonna affect Malaysia. I don't know how it is yet. And after I do check it out a little bit, I'm making out a new video called The Angry Flakes, the second version, which is gonna be pertaining. Oh shit, the mic stand almost dropped. This is not a good setup. Okay, all right. Sooner or later, I'll probably build a better one. Anyway. So as I was saying, like, I'm gonna make another video so that I can explain it further. The Angry Flakes. I have it all lined up, and I'm gonna talk more about how the petrol hikes and stuff. It's gonna really affect us monumentally, and people don't really realize it. It's like 20 cents a joule. I think people know that already, but I'm gonna show you like a more in-depth version of it, of how, yeah. But yeah, that's not a promise, however. It's if any topic comes up any sooner than that, then probably I'll just jump on to that, because this topic will require a lot of research. So it'll probably end up on like the 4th flake or the 5th Angry Flakes. So let's wait for that. And yeah, stay off the I don't know, man. It sucks getting sick on like the 13th of February. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, because and now it's hard. When I get sick like this, then I cannot go out. It's not like I enjoy going out anyway, but it's like now, because I have an excuse to not go out, it's annoying. Previously, I didn't have an excuse, so it's like I made a decision to stick home. Right now, it's like I cannot go out anyway. So that's annoying, and I might get quarantined here until further notice. Yeah. Hopefully, the flu, if it gets better, then gets better lah. And that's it. That's all for the podcast. Obvious enough, I didn't script all this thing for today. I hope I did, but I was just extremely sick for the whole like 3 days straight. And then I was busy with music and stuff. I made like 2 tracks already. One's called KDMMK, and the other one is called Please Die. I'll put the links on the description if you guys want to check it out and support my tracks, my music. I don't know. It's a free download, so you guys can download it for free from the SoundCloud sub, and the cap is only until 100 downloads, and then after that it'll start capping up. So I'll probably upload it on Media Player or some shit like that. I'll just upload it on Google Drive, and then you guys can download it from there. Then I'll put a buy link on my SoundCloud, so it'll be easier for you guys to check that out. And yeah, it's I'm also opening up a new mixtape. Not really sure what's the name yet, but I'm doing it with another guy. It's the idea of the mixtape. It's like I rap in English and he raps in Tamil, so that we guys can like put in like a blend between English and Tamil in between, so that we have like 2 sets of stories being explained out. Let's see how it goes. I'm not really sure how it goes so far. So far, it's doing really great. Personally, I feel like it's freaking awesome. KDMMK, the song is absolutely amazing. And that's only my personal opinion. Probably because I am partly, I'm like half of, I am one of the contributors of this product, if you could say it lah. And yeah, I love it. I love the track, and I hope you guys do too. In the future, I'll probably take out like new tracks. I am working on a lot of elemental stuff, like it's gonna be a lot of singing. Hopefully, right after I get my throat fixed, I'll start singing again, and I'll start taking out really, really awesome tracks for a lot of people. Hopefully, I am hoping that I heal faster than this, because this is annoying. It really is, because whenever I start talking, it itches, as I said before. Oh my god, it's annoying. Anyway, I'm sorry this is a short one. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys appreciate it anyway. So I'll catch you next time on the next podcast. I will probably take out the angry fix of the issues that I'm going to talk about on, hopefully within like the next few days. Then you guys can check that out too. But till next time, I'm sorry, let me just do that again. Alright, so hope you guys are having an awesome day. Stay healthy, by the way. Stay classy, and I'll see you on the next podcast. Goodbye.